As you saw there in John's report, this is really dividing opinion, and it's been no different on our social media pages today. Mark Lloyd got in touch to say, it's the most ridiculous thing I've heard. Are they going to be charging pedestrians a tax for any safety improvements they make to the roads, like pedestrian crossings? But
Tony Wilson disagrees with that. He writes, bring back the old cycle tax. Road users in vehicles get bled dry via tax on fuel, so why not do a flat £10 per cycle per year?
Yeah, Ian Davidson told us he would happily pay £5, but he suspects it would annoy the motor brigade as they won't be able to whinge when he's on the road with exactly the same rights as them. He posted, bring it on. Well, thank you very much for all those comments.
So many people are affected by the condition. Have you had much response from last night's report?
Yeah, good response. This is just a flavour. Ray Mumford from Scoulton emailing saying, take back the care from the private sectors to council and the NHS the way it used to be before privatisation. Nursing homes were efficiently run. Maggie Bartlett on our Facebook page saying, I find it hard to understand how, according to government figures, it's fantastic that people are living longer, but we can't then care for them. It's absolutely disgraceful. Sue Sadisky saying, the social care I've experienced with my parents, disgusting. My mum was confined to a chair, then a bed. She got a bath once a fortnight if she was lucky. Helen Nichols saying, our elderly have fought for this country and are being forgotten or made to sell everything they've worked years for to pay for a bit of help. And a very pithy comment from Marianne Boardman simply wrote, social care, it's a disgrace. I think a lot of people looking for improvements in 2017.
Well, you've been getting in touch on our social media sites to tell us whether the attack in Berlin would stop you going to Birmingham's Christmas market. On Facebook, we'll start with Susan Lawman from Birmingham, who said, I will not be put off by terrorists and I plan to visit the German markets tomorrow.
Stephen G from Tamworth says, I already did my shopping at the German market a couple of weeks ago, so no more visits there this year. But this will not stop me going again in 2017.
Charmaine Brown from Birmingham says, I plan to go, but have now changed my mind.
On Twitter, Kim Gowdy from Rugby said, my daughter went yesterday. Had she been going today, I would have said no.
Chris Briggs says the word terrorist means to create fear. Now, if you give in to fear, they have won. Don't live in fear, just be vigilant, keep your wits about you, report anything strange and enjoy the holidays.
Yes, thanks to everyone who got in touch, and have your say at facebook.com/@ITV Central or on Twitter @ITV Central.
Loads of feedback from you at home on this one. Ian Bishop from Birkenhead, for example, says on Facebook, the behaviour in football in total is wrong. Even at grassroots level, it can be very nasty. I've witnessed it myself. It's the reason I no longer referee, for fear of ending up in trouble myself.
Yeah, Frank Hughes is in Dalton. He says it starts with the parents at Junior League matches and inevitably the kids are picking up their bad habits. I sat alongside solicitors and accountants that are highly respected. Come Saturday, they are a different breed.
Comments that many of you sent in. Christopher Burns from Plymouth posted, why the increase when we're travelling on the same trains? In the case of Devon and Cornwall, very, very old ones. Darrell Drowns from Exeter said, it would be bad enough if there were actually seats for everyone who paid for their ticket. The Exeter St David to Waterloo trains are always over full. That's something I've heard from a lot of people when I've been chatting to people at the stations today. And Peter Coxall from Somerset posted, these fare increases are completely unjustified when passengers are standing for whole journeys in ageing running stock and train schedules are so unreliable.
We'll start in Guernsey with Mavis, who says, what do I think of it? Not a lot. Guernsey doesn't need Burger King. Judith says more junk food, more litter, more overweight people. Will the states never have joined up policies? And sticking with the health theme, Michelle says, the states make me laugh. They want to put taxes on sugary drinks because of obesity, yet Burger King is coming over.